The Kennedy campaign continues fighting to get on the ballot in dozens of states in order to qualify for next month's first presidential debate. As of right now, RFK Jr. is only officially on the ballot in 7 states, but he has met the signature threshold to qualify for ballot access in 8 others. The goal to get on the ballot in enough states to reach a potential 270 electoral votes, which would make him eligible to be on the debate stage come June. Kennedy's running mate Nichole Shanahan announcing last week she's donating $8 million to the campaign to meet its ballot access budget and circulate petitions nationwide. NewsNation's Kelly Meyer joins us live from the White House. So Kelly, what about this ballot access makes Kennedy a threat come November?
What's so interesting about this, Nichole, and why you're seeing both the Trump and Biden campaigns paying close attention to what RFK Jr. is doing is because he threatens to take votes away from both of the candidates here. We saw this when we were on the campaign trail early last summer, and that's when RFK Jr. was then the Democratic candidate for president. We spoke to Trump supporters, and when I asked if Trump didn't become the nominee, who would they support, some of them said Robert F. Kennedy Jr. because they felt like he aligned more with their issues than others. Now, there's some others on the other side that have grown tired of Biden's presidency and want someone younger and fresher. And this is what is making the 2024 race much more interesting. But here's where things stand right now. Trump and Biden are still the front runners. Trump 41.6%, Biden 41.1%, Kennedy 7.2%. This is all a polling average. But Kennedy is hopeful that with his push to get on the ballots in all 50 states and in D.C., that he can represent a true threat to these two campaigns. The next move for RFK Jr. is to get on that debate stage in June. The independent candidate says he is in discussion with the network right now and believes he meets the criteria to join the debate. Right now, the host of that debate says only Trump and Biden meet the criteria.
There's a FEC rule that says you can't make a deal to keep one of the candidates off the stage. I am confident that CNN will live up to its commitment to let everybody on that stage who qualifies for that criteria.
So that was from RFK Jr.'s rally last night in Denver, Colorado. He also called Biden a spoiler to his campaign and said that neither Trump or Biden would unite the country. Nichole.
All right. Kelly Meyer live for us there in D.C. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.